Welcome to the Vego Way day 15. Day 15, you're in the third week now. That's absolutely amazing. You should be really proud of yourself. Congratulations for making it this far. You're taking really positive steps to improve your body, improve your mind, improve your nutrition. That's what it's all about, I think, isn't it? In this life, we can just treat our body the best that we can and do things that feel right for us. Hopefully this is feeling right for you and you're really enjoying it. If not, then please leave comments below and ask questions, or go to the website and ask questions. But I have met a few people. It's not for everyone, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Different diets, different ways. Like veganism isn't for everyone. Vegetarianism isn't for everyone. Meat eating isn't for everyone. So all these different diets, different ways of eating aren't always for everyone. So if your body's giving you quite obvious signs that it isn't for you, listen to that. Don't just think, no, I've got to do it. Go on, ask questions, go to different forums, even see your doctor if you're worried. But don't put yourself through pain if just out of stubbornness, because at the end of the day, you've got to find something that's right for your body. But anyway, hopefully most of you or all of you are enjoying it, and you're all in ketosis, and you're all making loads of wonderful and amazing meals. By now, the meal plan's a loose guide. There's lots of new meals this week. But like I said, it is a loose guide by now. You know all of the tools that you need. You've probably started doing research into other keto-friendly foods. You could probably teach me some things, so that'd be nice. Teach me things, thank you. But yeah, so this morning it's tofu day today, basically, or tofu day started last night. But this morning we're going to have scrambled tofu on toast, and I'm going to put it into my MyFitnessPal just as scrambled tofu. I'm not going to put the bread rolls. There's going to be some avocado with it too. I'm not going to put them into my MyFitnessPal. Just put in the scrambled tofu so that you can add that to whatever you make. So let's go to the kitchen and make breakfast. I'm really starving. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention that that I have got some MCT oil coming in the post today. Just a very small bottle because it's quite expensive. But I'll be explaining all of that, and I'm going to wait to have my morning coffee until that comes. So you should be very grateful. Yes. Okay, let's get started with our breakfast. So it's really simple. I've got some of the bread that I made last night in the toaster ready, and it's the loaf, so it's kind of weird portion sizes, but don't worry about that. You've got your rolls or your bread, so you do what you need to. You should have leftover tofu, and we've got 2 mushrooms, some spinach, and an avocado. The avocado is not going to be cooked with it, that's just going to be separate. Okay, so you want to get your pan heated very lightly, just while you're preparing the tofu. We can start cooking the mushrooms actually. Now with the tofu, you just want to put it into a bowl, and you can kind of cut it up, make it more manageable, and then we get a fork and you just break it up. From India, it's like a dark reddy salt that you could use when you're making this, 'cause it's got a really sulphury kind of taste and smell. It makes it taste actually like scrambled eggs. But yeah, but I haven't got any of that. I don't know if you can get any, but you probably get it online. So put a bit of salt on there, normal salt. And we're going to put a bit of turmeric, which will make it even more eggy-like. I'm going to put some pepper in this as well. Add more while it's cooking. So that is pretty much ready to go now. You could add some paprika or some basil, or I've already done some garlic. I've done some garlic and I haven't done garlic in here. So while you're waiting for that, if you do want to have an avocado with this, obviously it's your choice. we are now going to add the the tofu. So we've got that cooking. We're going to pop that in there. There's a bit at the bottom. There's good. There we go. Already looks and smells like this. Small handful of spinach. And right now before I eat I'm going to be taking my vitamins and my magnesium. Oh, sorry. I'm taking my vitamins and magnesium. This is like £7 from Holland & Barrett, but it lasts for 2 months. And this is, I think it's £5 or less, and that lasts for a month. These are essential. A lot of vitamins don't even have magnesium in, so you need to buy it separately. And I realised yesterday that the vitamins I had been taking up till now didn't have magnesium in. So any magnesium I've been getting is from my food, which is good, but I have noticed I've been feeling a little bit, not crappy, just not 100%, and it could be to do with the lack of magnesium. Who knows? Anyway, I'm going to take these before breakfast for digestive first. Because the loaf is so small, it's still really good, just really small. I'm using 4 slices this morning, which would equate to 2 rolls. Let's get our lovely scrambled eggs and put them on here. Ta-da! Simple as quick as that, it's done. There is the finished piece. Ta-da! Hello! Well done. Let me do it this way. There we go. Well done for making this. This is such a good staple that you could have every day. You could use like tofu with everything. It's such a good thing to have in, especially on keto. So enjoy and let's get stuck in. I'll see you later for lunchtime. Bye. Hello again. Sorry, I just realised that I won't be seeing you for lunchtime because lunchtime today, sorry, still eating this. It's yum yum. Yes, I have got a little bit of ketchup. Like I said, I do use it. If I'm having something like this, I have a little bit of ketchup. But yeah, today, for lunch is avocado on toast using the bread that you made yesterday. Or a variation of putting your own stuff on there. So you already know how to make that. I don't need to video that to show you how. But I hope you enjoy it, and if you do think of some kind of interesting variation, then leave comments below and things like that. But I will be back later with the MCT oil, and this evening we shall be making, as long as the tofu that I've ordered comes, we will be making some more tofu dishes tonight. What could it be? What could it be? It's tofu stir fry. See you later. Hello. Okay, so some post came, exciting, and I wanted to tell you about it. So this is pure C8MCT oil, and it's by a company called Keto Source. This is the only MCT oil I've ever bought, and I find it's the best. So what is MCT oil? I don't know the absolute science of it, but I know what it does. So MCT oil is medium chain triglycerides, and what they do is they help promote the production of ketones. So if you're in a ketogenic diet and you take this stuff, you will be producing more ketones. Now, I use this instead of coconut oil. I'm so happy to have this because I will have a keto coffee with this in it. It doesn't smell of anything. You can whisk it in and you can put a sweetener if you want to, but you can't taste it. And you can use it as a dressing, or you can put it in your smoothie, or you could just take a teaspoon of it if you really wanted to. Now, the reason this is so great is it will actually... Oh, a bird just flew into the window. The reason this stuff is so great is because if you do go above your carbohydrate intake level, so like let's say you're aiming for 30, that's my kind of average goal, 30. Say if one day if I went up to 50, that's fine because I probably will still be in ketosis. Maybe not though. But if I was taking this and I went up to 50, or if I went up to 60 or 70, this would help me stay in ketosis because there's more ketones for my body to use as fuel. So it's a really good way to keep your blood sugar set stable, because one of the things on a ketogenic diet is if you do go above your carbohydrate levels and you're spiking your blood sugar and you're messing around with your thyroid or whatever. So taking this stuff, I think for me, is an essential part of your ketogenic diet, of my ketogenic diet. Now, I'm going to put it down because my arm's aching. I don't want to hold it. I can hold it with the other one if you want. Ta-da! There we go. MCT oil. So, what I was going to say was, if you've just... Some people worry that this can put you in a fake state of ketosis. And it's not actually true, because you are in ketosis. If you're producing ketones, you're in ketosis. But I would suggest that you get into ketosis first and then start taking it. Don't start taking it at the beginning of your keto diet. That's why I'm only telling you about it today, because if you started at the beginning, it wouldn't be proper ketosis. You'd be like, oh yeah, I'm doing it right, and you wouldn't have been restricting your carb levels properly or anything. So now that you've been restricting your carb levels and having high fat intake, you could now start taking this to maintain that level. And if you're taking it every day and you do go a bit over your carbs, then you know that this is going to help keep your blood sugar stable. It's just really good. I had this in Vietnam. I was taking it all the time, and I didn't really know the science of it back then, but there were some days in Vietnam when I was living there that I couldn't get a keto-friendly meal. And this is when I was eating meat because it was the easier thing to do out there, especially on keto. I mentioned that I went back to eating meat for a while. That was the time in Vietnam. And they have something called a banh mi in Vietnam, which is like French bread with egg and stuff in it and a sauce, because from when the French were there, so they've kept that and they made it into their own thing. And I would eat a banh mi every now and then, and I'd test on my ketone sticks, and I'd still be in ketosis. I was like, what? That's really weird. So I thought, oh, it must have been some kind of super ketosis out there. But since reading about it, since being back, I realised that because I was having a higher level of carbs sometimes, and I was eating fried chicken sometimes, but they got me through our time there. We were working in the English school there for a couple of months in a very polluted part. We came back quickly. But this kept me going, kept me in ketosis the whole time pretty much. Sometimes I would go out, that's probably if I'd been drinking with friends or whatever. But this stuff is really good. So I'm going to make a keto coffee with it, and I'll show you how. I'm sure you can guess anyway. But just so you know, if you do start taking this, it recommends that you take 1 teaspoon a day, working your way up to 5 a day. To be honest, in the past I've probably had 1 or 2 teaspoons a day, and that's enough for me. But it really does aid weight loss. It aids feeling more energized because it gives you more ketones for energy. It's amazing stuff. And there's lots of different ones. This one is C8. You can get C10 or C12. This is the highest quality. This is one you should always go for. Do your research. Do not buy a crappy one because it won't do the same. And this makes it worth it. This bottle was £5.99, so it's quite expensive. And a big bottle's £20. But I just think it's so worth it. I'm so happy to have this back. I haven't had it for ages. Yeah. Okay, let's make a coffee. We're gonna open it up. And there's a foil thingy, sealed for freshness. It doesn't smell of anything. So just get a teaspoon, that's all you need. Tip it in there gently. There we go. And there's a teaspoon of that. And that is that done. Now we're going to pour the coffee in. Now that's been put in there, you can whisk it, or you can just drink it as it is. So I don't know if you've ever been to Vietnam before, but I mean I did have it before Vietnam, but when I was there they did really nice little coffees, really strong coffees, and I'd just pour some in it and I wouldn't even whisk it. And I'd just drink it all together. But if you want to make sure it's all nicely mixed, you can get a whisk and whisk it. Okay, so I found the whisk. And you can just do that. It makes that nice frothiness. And we can put a little bit of milk in there. It's nice and frothy. But yeah, so that's that. That is your keto coffee. This is my favourite version of a keto coffee because you can't taste it and it burns fat. It makes ketones for you. It's amazing. And there's probably about, I don't know, quite a few teaspoons in that little bottle. Just be sparing with it. Don't go mental. Yeah. Well done on your keto coffee. That's really nice. So there you have it. That's how to make a keto coffee. My favourite way. By the way, a lot of MCT oil is made from coconut oil anyway. So, but it's just they do something different to it. Read about it. I'm not a scientist. Find about it. But yeah, enjoy. It's so nice. Well, it's just like coffee, really, with a bit of oil in. Hello, welcome to your evening meal, ladies and gentlemen. So like I said earlier, it's tofu crazy this week. So tonight we're going to be making peanut tofu stir fry, which is going to be lush. It takes a little bit of preparation, so stir fry is normally quick, but for making this it's going to be a bit longer. So give yourself an hour, I would say, to make this meal. Excuse me, but it's going to be really, really nice. So let's get stuck in and let's get started. Follow me. So the main ingredient is tofu. Now, these are all of the tofus that I got for £10 from thingy. I've opened this one up here, so I'll have a look at that in a minute. So the main ingredient is tofu. I'm going to be using some slim noodles. You could make cauliflower rice. If you don't have that, I suggest that you make something, or you could make courgette noodles, which I've never done before, but give it a go. And it's just some veggies, whatever veggies you want, but I'm going to use an aubergine and broccoli, maybe cauliflower, I'll see how it goes, and mushrooms. And then for the sauce, we're going to be using some sesame oil, peanut butter, soy sauce. I was going to use tahini because, like, look at this. I went to use this and went in there, look. Oh, I need 2.5 tablespoons. There's definitely not 2.5 tablespoons worth in there. Somebody has been eating all of that. Not mentioning any names. Mark. So, and I was like, oh no, how can I make this? But then I was like, oh, being the resourceful person I am, I just thought, hang on, I swear, I've got peanuts, so it must be easy to make peanut butter. So I looked online, and apparently you just got to put some peanuts in here and with it, and it'll work. So let's see. It all hinges on this. And while you're doing this, heat your oven to 200 degrees. So I've put the peanuts in, and I'm about to see if it does work. Oh. Look, it's actual peanut butter. Mmm. Mmm. Peanut butter is so dry. It worked. Now you know how to make your own peanut butter. So I'm going to pop that in there. Well, that's awesome. So we can just transfer that into there. So once you've been on keto for a while and you follow different recipes, you kind of start to think, oh, that works with that, so I must be able to do that myself, which is awesome. I've got to stop eating it. There we go. Pot of homemade peanut butter. So the first step of this recipe is to put the tofu in the oven for 25 minutes. Now, probably should have rinsed this out earlier and haven't. So I'm just going to do the same as what I showed you yesterday. Ooh. So, I'll see you in a sec. Now hopefully you've got this is my parchment paper from the other day, cooking the buns on in the thing. So we're going to cut this up into squares and then we're going to put it onto the parchment paper. Awesome. Okay, so now that's done, just put them out onto the oven tray. But I think a common thing when you're on a diet like this is that if you feel not 100%, you instantly blame the diet. Whereas I know eating carbs, I don't feel 100% loads of the time. And I get tired and tired the longer I eat carbs. When I come off of keto for a while, because I believe it's quite a good thing to do, I just don't feel as good after about a month or more. So yeah, that's just how I've been feeling. So if any of you have been feeling like I'm blaming the diet, just look at what you're eating first, because probably not that. Anyway, we're now going to stick this into the oven for 25 minutes. So to make the sauce, ooh, isn't that pretty with all of the grim tofu underneath it. Anyway, so to make the sauce, we are going to be using 1.5 teaspoons of toasted sesame oil, 1/4 cup of low sodium soy sauce. So I've got light soy sauce, that's low sodium. We're going to use 1/4 cup, this is quite a lot really. There we go, that's 1/4 cup. I've used all of the soy sauce, yay! 1/4 cup of some brown sugar, but I haven't got any brown sugar, I've got this. So I'm going to be using 1/4 cup of this. Will that be enough? Might even put a bit of that back. And then we've got 1/2 teaspoon of garlic and chilli sauce. I haven't got garlic and chilli sauce, you can make it yourself, or you've got some sriracha. If not, you could just get some chilli and garlic and fry it up. and just like mash it up. We'll just put chili into it. It doesn't really matter. Or if you've got any kind of spicy sauce, put it into it. And then our magical peanut butter. So I'm not going to waste another. And now we're just going to mix it all together. We're going to whisk it. I'm just going to press out the peanut butter. Now you've got to taste it, make sure it's okay. It's the only way you will know. Oh, it's really nice. Such a simple sauce to make, but it tastes so good. I'm going to add a bit of lime juice to this, because I think that's going to be the secret ingredient. Oh yeah, that's amazing. We are going to get ready for the stir fry now. So the way everything will go is we're going to put this to one side and we're going to prepare the vegetables. The tofu will come out. We're going to marinate it in that for like 10-15 minutes. Once that's been marinated, is that how you say it? I think it is. We're going to put that back into a pan and fry it. But in between that, we're going to cook the veggies in a pan and take them out of the pan and keep them warm. And then we're going to cook that separately in the same pan. And then we're going to have these noodles, veggies, and tofu on top. And for the dirty carb eaters, it will be rice or something. So don't worry about that on there, it's just a bit of tofu stuff. So I'm going to put in, we're not going to put the cauliflower in there because it's going to be enough without it. So cauliflower can be saved. So we're going to use 2 peppers. Mushrooms. And I'm using half the machine. So it's about 150 grams of broccoli. You do actually get to know, like, guessing the sizes quite easily the more you cook like this. So now, all we need to get ready is, the tofu is going to be another 5 minutes, but I think it's going to take a little bit longer than that. Let's have a look. So it is drying out, it's getting quite good. I would say it's going to take another 10 minutes. So we're going to have the rice on the go. So we've got the sauce here. This is all ready to start cooking. But we can cook that once the tofu's out and marinating, because otherwise it'd be ready too early. We're going to have the rice in this one. We're going to be cooking everything in that one. And then we're also going to be using this one for our noodles, which is the same drill as last night. But yeah, so we'll be back in 10 minutes to continue. See you then. So I just popped my head in the oven to have a look at how they're doing, and I saw something really funny that I thought I'd share with you guys. I'm not going to do it now. They were jumping. There. See? They're flying about all over the place earlier. They're done. They took 10 minutes longer to 35 minutes because they were wetter. And I think I might have lost some with them jumping around. But I'm just going to check. So it says it's supposed to cool these down. So the only quick way I can think of to cool these down is to stick them outside. Hope nothing eats them because it's freezing outside. So I'm going to put these on the windowsill just to cool down. So I've cooled down the tofu a little bit. Not loads, because unfortunately I haven't got that much time tonight. It's getting a bit late. So I've got to let it soak in this. I'm going to just put them in. And let that soak up for 15 minutes. So while they're soaked for 15 minutes, I'm going to get the rice on and I'm going to cook the veggies and then we'll put it to one side. While that's doing, cut up the 2 cloves of fresh garlic. Be ready to add mushrooms now. Okay, I'm changing the game plan a bit. I'm going to cook the tofu in here because it's going to be okay to do that. That way I don't have to take the stuff out of the pan, which is awesome. I'm now going to put the noodles on at like a medium heat. This is a really, really low heat, that's all ready. Let's keep it warm. This is heating up now. The rice is nearly done. We're going to get a spoon that's like that. And we're going to start cooking this in here. We're going to cook that in that. I reckon you can just put a bit of extra sauce on there. You want to stir this a lot because it will stick. And I'm going to put the other sauce in with the veggies. Yummy, 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 yummy. So, look at that, sticking so it's all sticking to it, it's amazing. The next one I'm going to serve up is this one. Okay, and you just scrape out all of this sauce. Get whatever you can anyway. Put it back onto the veggies and then rinse this out with really hot water straight away or it'll really stick. I'll show you the finished piece in a minute. There you have it. Nice crispy, yummy stir-fry tofu, crispy tofu stir-fry. If you've managed to make that and it looks like that, well done, congratulations. It's going to be really good. Have some lime sauce or cilantro on it. Cilantro, why did I say that? I meant to say sriracha. But yeah, well done for completing day 15, the Vego way. After you've had this, if you're still hungry, have some of your brownies if you've still got some left, or some chia pods. Or if you made other puddings, let us know. Remember to leave comments below and like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. But yeah, well done for completing another day. Remember, eat clean and eat green. I shall see you tomorrow for day 16. Bye bye.